Today, we embark on a journey that stretches from ancient mythology to modern archaeology, a tale buried under centuries of earth, silence, and speculation. We are talking about the rediscovery of a lost temple of Apollo in Cyprus, a monument once believed to have vanished in time. This is more than a story about stones and ruins. It is a story about a civilization, a god, a people, and a shared heritage that continues to echo into the present. We'll explore the ancient past of Cyprus, the significance of Apollo in Greek culture, and how a team of archaeologists recently brought a forgotten temple back into the light. To understand the importance of this discovery, we must first understand Apollo, one of the most revered gods of the Greek pantheon. Apollo was the god of light, music, prophecy, healing, and the sun. He symbolized both reason and inspiration, combining intellect and beauty. Temples dedicated to him were often built in prominent places and served not only as religious centers but also cultural and social hubs. In ancient Cyprus, Apollo was worshipped under various titles, most famously Apollo Hylates, the god of the woodlands. The most well-known of his temples stood in Kourion, on the island's southern coast. But ancient texts and oral traditions hinted that another temple, long forgotten, once stood elsewhere on the island. For centuries, its location remained unknown. Was it destroyed, swallowed by the earth, or simply hidden by time? References to a second temple of Apollo in Cyprus appeared in Roman records, Byzantine manuscripts, and even local folklore. Some described a temple inland, built on a hill with views of the sea and mountains. Yet for generations, scholars debated whether this temple ever existed outside of myth. Over the centuries, earthquakes, invasions, and urban expansion erased many traces of Cyprus's ancient heritage. Unlike the well-preserved temple of Apollo Hylates in Kourion, this second temple was never officially mapped or excavated, until now. In early 2025, a joint archaeological team from the University of Cyprus and international researchers made a groundbreaking announcement. They had discovered what is believed to be the lost temple of Apollo in the north-central region of the island, near the ancient site of Thomassos. Using a combination of satellite imagery, ground-penetrating radar, and drone mapping, the team located a rectangular foundation beneath a thick layer of soil and vegetation. Upon excavation, they uncovered column fragments, marble altars, inscriptions in ancient Greek, and pottery dating to the 4th century BCE. Most remarkably, a stone relief of Apollo holding a lyre, an unmistakable symbol, was found near what appeared to be the temple's main entrance. Carbon dating and stylistic analysis confirm that the structure aligns with Hellenistic period architecture. Its layout, decorative elements, and religious artifacts match other known Apollo sanctuaries from the Mediterranean. The lost temple was no longer a mystery, it had become a reality. Initial surveys reveal that the newly discovered temple follows a peripteral design, meaning it was surrounded by columns. The central cella, or inner chamber, once housed a large cult statue, presumably of Apollo himself. The temple complex includes an altar courtyard for sacrifices, a theatron or small amphitheater for ceremonies or oracles, a sacred grove indicated by planted columns that once supported porticos, a cistern system suggesting that water played a role in rituals, possibly linked to Apollo's role as a healing god. The floor plan bears striking similarities to the Apollo temple in Delphi, suggesting cultural exchange or influence between mainland Greece and Cyprus during the Hellenistic era. Apollo's worship in Cyprus was not just religious, it was political and cultural. Cyprus was a crossroads of civilizations. Greek, Phoenician, Roman, and temples were symbols of both power and unity. This rediscovered temple may have served as a regional spiritual center, attracting pilgrims, hosting festivals, and playing a role in local governance. Some inscriptions reference oracle consultations, similar to those at Delphi, meaning this temple might have offered prophecies. The fusion of local Cypriot elements with classical Greek design also suggests a unique regional identity, one where ancient gods were reimagined through a local lens. Now that the temple has been found, the real work begins. Preserving the site involves careful excavation, environmental protection, and historical reconstruction. Archaeologists must balance public interest with scientific integrity. Already, the site is being digitized using 3D scanning to allow for virtual visits and academic analysis. There are discussions of turning the area into an open-air museum, with walking paths, informational signs, and guided tours. The goal is to protect the site while also educating the public about its cultural importance. Additionally, more excavations are planned for surrounding areas, including what may be an ancient village or pilgrimage route tied to the temple. The rediscovery of this temple resonates beyond Cyprus. For the global archaeological community, it's a rare opportunity to study a lost religious site in situ. For Cyprus, it is a powerful reminder of its rich, multicultural heritage, a blend of Greek, Roman, Byzantine, and local traditions. Locally, the find has boosted tourism interest, and there's renewed enthusiasm for historical education in Cypriot schools. Cultural pride has been rekindled, especially among younger generations who may now walk where their ancestors once worshipped. This discovery reminds us all that history is not dead, it sleeps beneath our feet, waiting for curious minds to awaken it. In conclusion, the rediscovery of the lost temple of Apollo in Cyprus is a testament to the enduring power of myth, memory, and science. What was once considered a forgotten legend is now a standing truth, brought to light by perseverance, technology, and the desire to know where we come from. It reminds us that the past still has much to teach us, not only about gods and temples but about human creativity, resilience, and reverence.